Brandon Applehans with UCCS Athletics here on the Pita Pit pregame with head coach Jeff Culver of the men's basketball team. Coach, finals are finished, just basketball. How's it really impact the team so far?
We'll see. We'll find out when we hit the floor. This is always an interesting week. Not only finals week, which really gets it's a stressful week for all the students on campus, but certainly the student athletes as well that have to end the week with a couple of games. Luckily, we're at home, which helps quite a bit, not having to travel this week. But we'll see. Hopefully, we'll be able to be mentally focused and have finals week behind us and be ready to play Regis.
As far as workouts go, though, what do you really give the team as far as these weeks to come?
This week was pretty light. We wanted to focus on getting to the study hall, getting to the libraries, worrying on finals, getting good grades. Next week we'll be off, and then we come out of the break with a tough stretch, and probably the next worst from a travel perspective trip with Fort Lewis and Adams, and no rest for the weary. We got to get right back into it when we get out of break.
In 4 wins in the last 5 games. You see them on the floor. What's really working well for your team, Coach?
Well, we're playing unselfish. We're sharing the ball. We're playing at a good tempo, and that's really key for us. I thought defensively we've been able to play more aggressive, and that's shown and helped us on the offensive end. And then we're sharing the ball very well. Our assist numbers staying up, and now we're trying to slowly but surely get that turnover number down. And those things always equal good basketball for us.
And Dalton Patton, the RMAC Offensive Player of the Week, 23.5 points per game, 71% from the field. What can you say about his play?
He's been solid all year, and now he's starting to get a little bit more confidence, and he's feeling healthy. Knock on wood that he can stay healthy, but you see a little extra bounce to his step now, and that's nice to see. That certainly helps him on both ends of the floor. But we're good when we get the ball inside, whether that's on the post feed or on the drive, and the guys are doing a good job of sharing the ball well enough to get the ball inside. So it's all sort of clicking at the right time for us now.
And 5-5 overall record for UCCS. Expectations met. Obviously, you guys have kind of found your identity so far. What's that really like?
Well, everything is getting us ready for conference play and getting us ready to make a push to win our conference. And so, record aside, I think that basketball-wise, that's happening, and so we want to play the best basketball heading down the stretch, and I think we're on a good path for that.
And last question for you. Regis coming up December 18th, this Friday game. Might not be a lot of kids in the crowd, might be a lot of students in the crowd. What's this game going to be like?
Well, hopefully, be students before they head out of town, or hopefully we'll at least have some that are still sticking around. I think they got to be out of the dorms on Saturday at noon, so maybe that buys us Friday night where we can get some crowd. Hopefully the community will come out as well and see us play. We're playing good basketball now, so this is a big weekend for us. We can't rest on what happened last weekend. The competition in this conference is too good. So Regis is a young and hungry team with a new coach. They got a lot of guys that shoot it very well. They'll mix it up a little bit defensively and play some zones that we're not used to seeing as much. So we'll have to have our A game ready.
There you have it. Head coach Jeff Culver on the UCCS men's basketball team. On the Pita Pit pregame. Coach, best of luck.